Hi internet! So today I was gonna do a video about, I don't know why I use that past tense, I'm doing the video right now. I am doing a video about my top 5 favorite book endings, and I'm just gonna point out right now, this might be a bit spoilery. I'm gonna try not to give away the endings, however if you haven't read the book I'm about to talk about, it probably would ruin your reading experience just a tad, but if you're okay with that then by all means go ahead, but just a warning. So what I mean by my favorite endings is that they were either very emotional for me, I just loved them in general, it wrapped the series or book up really well, and just all around made me happy. Like, I would be okay if a book ended right here because I was like, yay! So the first one is a book that I actually recently finished, and it's Between Shades of Grey. I finished this, I think, actually like 2 nights ago, and I heard this book is really sad, but I didn't cry the whole book until I got to the end. I finished reading the epilogue and then just burst into tears. I have no idea why, but it was just the perfect ending ever. I'm really not gonna try and spoil it, so I'm not gonna say what happens, but if you... oh, perfect. Next book that has a nice ending is Eleanor Park, and I also read this one this month, and I was really let down by the book, and I was just... Eleanor annoyed me the whole book, and I thought it would be so much better because it had so much hype. Then I got to the end, in the last sentence in the book, I was like, oh, I forgive you, and then I gave it 4 stars. I was gonna give it 3, so the ending of this book gave it a whole star. I was... that was so cute and perfect. The next book is from Requiem, and I wasn't the biggest fan of this book. To this day, I still haven't read this whole short story about Alex. I should probably take this sticker off, I'm too lazy. And I don't know what has to do anything with the book's ending, but I don't know why I adored this ending. It was like, it took the story's moral and like applied it to humanity. I should have gone into this with some kind of thought process about why I liked these, but I think it just made it real to its readers, because I know in most stories it's like, this is the guy, this is the girl, this is what happens, they lived happily ever after. But at the end of this one, not only did it give us the happy ever after, it gave us like advice, kind of. I don't know, it was fantastic. Good job, Lauren Oliver. The next one is for Mockingjay, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like PETA, and it's too complicated of a subject to talk about right now, but I was kind of upset she wound up with PETA. However, I'm not talking about like the very ending, I'm talking about the epilogue, the way that ended, the way it's like, I think we've all read The Hunger Games, right? I can just read this out loud and I won't make anyone upset. When it's like, my children play on the graveyard, on bad mornings and it feels impossible to feel pleasure. I make a list in my head of every act of goodness I've seen someone do. It's like a game, but there are much worse games to play. The first time I read that, I was like, oh. I don't know why, but that was, well, my voice just, it's so clever. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's so, good job. Ding! And lastly is a book that has formed a gaping hole in my shelf now that I've taken it out. Can you guess which book this is by how big it is? Breaking Dawn. And the movie did not do that scene justice at all. I was so mad. I was like, yes, he's gonna get all excited and cute. No. So I think this is probably my favorite out of all of these because we've waited the whole series for something to that effect to happen. When I first read it, I was like, every time I read that scene I get tears in my eyes. It's so perfect. They're so in love. I really need to start analyzing these like a normal person would, but I literally can't even talk. So those are my 5 favorite book endings. Just, I love them. I do. They make me warm and happy. If you would like to see my 5 favorite book beginnings, do let me know and I might film that later on. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna cuddle all of these and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.